Australians are inspired to understand their democracy.
You listen to D.I.Wireless, an Aussie punk rock podcast. Check it out, mate.
Working 28 years for the company. Will I ever be secure financially? I don't know, gonna have to wait and see, but I don't wanna be.
G'day, what's cracking? Time for another instalment of D.I.Wireless podcast. Thanks very much for checking it out. Today, we're going to launch the first of our two-part episode celebrating the finale of our Fest or Bust tour video series. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Fest or Bust tour was a month-long road trip undertaken by the people here at D.I.Wireless, and it was from Boston, Massachusetts, all the way down the east coast of the States to Gainesville, Florida, to attend the 10th anniversary of the Fest, the one and only punk rock super party that takes over the city of Gainesville every Halloween weekend. We recorded the entire trip on video and interviewed bands and promoters all the way down the coast who were making the same annual journey to Fest, and created a video series which you can actually go over and see on the website. It was an amazing trip. We met some seriously incredible people and just had the time of our lives on tour. And the series, which was also shown on the Fest website, has now come to a close. I guess it was a big part of my life for the last 12 months. It was definitely a blessing and a curse at the same time. And while I'm sad that it's all over, I'm definitely looking forward to what's ahead. So the idea of these two podcasts is to showcase the music that featured as part of the soundtrack to the series. The second part of these two podcasts, which will go online sometime next week, will feature a selection of the bands that we actually interviewed on the way down the east coast of the States. But this week, in the first part, I'm proud to have lined up the tracks from all the amazing Australian artists whose music featured in the series. I always very much intended to showcase the great Aussie punk and hardcore bands while covering ground in the US. So let's kick things off with part one of our Fest or Bust soundtrack episodes. It's with a song from a band whose track was actually the first song to play way back in episode one, just after Tony Weinbender introduced it. The band is Army of Champions from Brisbane, Australia. The song we played in the actual Fest or Bust video episodes was To The Fight, but here is a song off their latest album. The track is Hero in Paradise, here on D.I.Wireless for the Fest or Bust soundtrack.
We drew our pockets into stripes. We shut the life out of a cigarette. Sometimes the bottom of the wall won't up and look perfect. But we walk like we're on top of that black shine, but we're not gonna do a thing about it. Like the light of the world, we are the kings in the dirt with the sun shining down our faces. We are heroes that drug all the lines breaking out of the cage. When these streets keep us buried in them, and every outside line's away. situation every turn. It's all subliminal. It's all around. Embrace it.
Of course, we had to feature some great Australian hardcore while showing our New York footage, so that's what we did. You just heard from Driven Fear, again from Brisbane, with their song Pages, and that actually features Joel from another little band you may have heard of called the Amity Affliction. Some Driven Fear music featured in our first episode of the series after visiting what was a pretty amazing scene in the home of the Occupy movement in New York City. Before that, you actually heard from one of Australia's best hardcore exports, and that being Miles Away, and their song Seasonal. Again, we had a very small bit of Miles Away in our intro to visiting New York during the Festival Bus series. And as we said, this can all be seen in episode 1. Head to the D.I.Wireless website to find it. From New York, we moved on to the beautiful state of New Jersey during episode 2, and playing in the intro was one of my favourite Aussie punk bands of the last few years who have sadly called it quits now, and just played their last show in Australia not too long ago. I'm of course talking about A Death in the Family. We featured a cracker of a song from them as we rolled into Asbury Park in New Jersey on the Festival Bus tour, but this is another one off their first album. It's called Familiar Strangers. This goes out to all the fellas. Thanks very much for the tunes. A Death in the Family, rock on.
Lives in boxes wait for nothing. Discreet machine yells for tradition, and the signs are wrong, and the dogs run
That was my favourite punk band from my hometown in Brisbane, the Quickening, and their song Fantasia Moons. Now you can hear an awesome track from the Quickening, probably my favourite track actually, in episode 3 of the Festal Bus series, as we breezed through Washington DC. Before that, you heard from Stolen Youth and the song Whispers of the Past, and that's off their album Dark Century. You can hear a snippet from another Stolen Youth song in episode 2, as we introduced the awesome city that was Philadelphia. Moving on, one of my favourite Aussie band interludes in the entire series, so one of my favourite pieces of Australian music in the series, was when we featured footage from the beautiful Richmond, Virginia, just after we crashed the Less Than Jake Beer Fest in episode 3. It involved a band that released one of my favourite albums so far this year, called Young Man, Old Man. The band is Hoodlum Shouts, and we introduced Richmond with an older song of theirs called History's End. But this track is off their new previously mentioned album, another absolute ass-kicking song from them. This is Pushing Squares from Hoodlum Shouts as we continue part 1 of our Festal Bus soundtrack. Here it is.
Songs I'm just am who I once was. It's just gonna happen. I won't put it on a 45. I ain't got no fucking record player. The songs on repeat in my head. Picking the bones, what I got left, that same old feeling burning in my chest. To a room full of screaming friends, empty bottles, full hearts and no regrets. An explosion of people sweating tears and their emotions. An hour of unstoppable commotion. Oh, and of limbs and extremities. Some things were said. We told ourselves that we would never forget. Another moment frozen in a snowstorm. A clash of understanding and confusion. And at that moment, the tide rushed in quicker than I predicted. The stars are looking lovely from this angle. And I wonder what it is that you are thinking. But you will never own it. And then it ended as sharply and abruptly as it had started. Hearts and eardrums beating fiercely, still competing. Our bodies sodden, dripping slowly with sweat and liquor, pumped by the heart. Oh, the blood fashioned its way through empty vessels, down different streets, rejuvenated muscles. Well, I will not sleep tonight, that is for certain. And at that moment, time rushed in quicker than I predicted. The stars are looking lovely from this angle. And I wonder what it is that you are thinking, my love. Yeah, we paid for this, but you will never own it. Yeah, we paid for this, but you will never own it. Yeah, we paid for this, but it will never be yours.
You just heard from Isaac Graham and the song Empty Vessels. Now, check out Isaac's stuff online. He featured in episode 4 of the Fest or Bust video series as we woke up drunk as shit in the beautiful Wilmington, North Carolina. Before that, Tasmania's Finest, the boys from Luca, Brasi, and an awesome track called Theme Song from Headquarters off their latest album, Extended Family. You can hear some more Luca Brasi as we party with Scotty Stanwich from Death to False Hope Records in Durham, North Carolina. That was also during episode 4 of our Fest or Bust tour video series. Yeah, definitely check out Luca Brasi. They're a top band. Time to wrap up things on the first of our Fest or Bust soundtrack episodes with Her Town from the Tearaways, a great Melbourne band. And finally, a band that a lot of people have been talking about, and rightly so. we featured an old but a fucking beautiful song of theirs. Well, it was actually their frontman, Will's song, one of his solo projects anyway. But it appeared, the song we used in the series appeared in the closing photo sequence of the very last episode of the Festal Bus series from Gainesville. So after the Tearaways, you're going to hear from the Smith Street Band with their song Young Drunk. Check back for our next soundtrack episode real soon. Thanks for checking out D.I.Wireless. We'll catch you later.
This is her town tonight. From the courthouse up to the casino lights, this is her town tonight. Streets masters, it's gonna make it alright. Someone to take her out of this hole, a little place from the sun. She's gonna change her ways, stay off the booze and haze, take the first job she can get, find somewhere to stay. There came a boy, he said his heart was true. We'll take this world, baby, just me and you. He took her and her money for a ride, left her with a broken heart again. She took the next thing down to town on the northbound train. It's her town tonight. From the courthouse up to the casino lights, this is her town tonight. Street masters is gonna make it alright. Down, and now she moves from town to town, just like a ghost now. You might have seen her, but you never know. She's in a squad in London town, roaming the hilltops of Chile, in a valiant coupe with the windows down, on the gun barrel highway. She is freedom, the night sky her only friend. She is freedom, so rebel to the end.
There will come a time when the person you were named after dies, and all of a sudden you're the only one left. And out of something as insincere as pride, you'll change the way you turned on time to remember the smiles as we stood out front of the little church. The traffic just close enough to drown out whatever we heard the family say as they wave the hearse away. And tonight I'm getting young, drunk, walking down the streets where I grew up, knowing that they're to blame and all the red brick fences look the same. I'm getting young, drunk, walking down the streets where I grew up, knowing that they're to blame and all the red brick fences look the same. Suburbs, I can make as much noise as I want without disturbing more than the wind did the trees. And passing cars and security lights guide my way home through the night, and it feels safe here. And the neighbours aren't close enough to hate me. And tonight I'm getting young, drunk, walking round the streets where I grew up, knowing that they're to blame and all the red brick fences look the same. I'm getting young, drunk, walking round the streets where I grew up, knowing that they're to blame and all the red brick fences look the same. And I finally found a home in a handful of people I was lucky enough to bump into. We act like pessimists, but we're in love with it. And I'm in love with you. And our tiny bed in the upstairs front room of a rundown terrace house is obviously perfect as it sounds. Even in the summer when the cardboard window that you tape on every day falls out and wakes us up. And tonight I'm getting young, drunk, walking around the streets where I grew up, knowing that they're to blame and all the red brick fences look the same.